Alright, everybody. Just left court. Motion to dismiss, but my motion was denied. So going forward on March 26th, I got the pre-trial date. Let's look right here. You fucking salt these things if somebody kills themselves. I'm back at the Plymouth police station. I'm turning in my complaint forms and FOIA requests. See how that goes. It's really busy. And there's somebody in there, so we're back at the Plymouth police station. I'm not gonna get him. I got some papers to turn in. I didn't even see him back there.
Officer Anderson, badge number 149A. Would you like to see my ID as well?
No, thank you.
No, I'll do it.
Just got these. I got a public records request form to fill in or turn in.
There you go. There's my ID for you.
Thanks.
And what would you like me to do? What do you got?
Got a public records request to turn in.
Okay, so I'm not bringing this right over to records. That's where you bring it, but I'll go over and let them know so that you're aware.
I just need a signed and stamped copy.
Because they're records, so I'm just going to bring it right over there. Make sure that I sign it correctly, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll be right at that window over there.
I think he knows what's up. Yeah. Give him a minute.
I will give this to the sergeant. This isn't something that I can do.
A public records request?
It's excessive, and you want audio and video. I don't have access to any of that. So the Sergeant Dexter is the one that has to do that. We do not have dash cams or body cams. But I will certainly give this to him.
Just submit it, and whatever they do, and
Yep,
I'll take it from there.
Sergeant Dexter that looks at it.
All right. And what was your name?
My name is Lori.
Lori. Nice to meet you.
You too. So I will give this to Sergeant Dexter when he comes back in, okay?
Would I file a complaint form here as well, or would that be over that one?
That would be that's you, right, Brian? Yep, he'll meet you back over there.
Thank you. In case anybody was looking at that. Get the school resource officers.
The ship commander, Lieutenant Mason's gonna be out in a minute. I'd ask you to sit in there, but they're using it right now, so he'll be out in just a minute and stuff like that. There's restrooms right here if you need him, stuff like that, but he'll be out in just a few minutes, okay?
Thank you.
Yep,
We'll get a drink. Oh. I'll talk about what happened while I wait. DA prosecutor looked at my case, offered to dismiss all charges for $200. It's very tempting. But we can't take no deals like that. That will not assert our rights. So I denied. And now we're gonna go to court, March 26th. And I'll be able to argue my case. But until then, I'm out of truck. And I have no way to conduct the ordinary business of my life.
So like, get rid of the OF on that 4234. I don't know. I get rid of it. I just need the cat and the MasterCard on.
You'll grab. Working on another one.
Somebody using the side room over there?
They're done with it now, I believe. Aaron, you done with that side room?
There's somebody in there. Is he with you? No. Okay.
Yeah, he's still in there. Do we have to step out?
No, what's he doing?
Report for,
No, I'll just use the other room. That's fine.
Go ahead, sir.
How you doing? Oh.
Somebody came in, so I'm gonna step away for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Right around.
Just use this room.
I can film in here, right?
You film anywhere you want?
Do you need help with him?
No. So have a seat. I'm Lieutenant Mason. You also said you had an issue that you wanted addressed and to file a complaint.
Yeah, but I just need to turn it in. Need a signed and dated copy, please.
Yeah, we'll definitely make you a copy. Oh, you already filled it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to add a little bit.
That's fine. That's fine. So it goes from here right to here?
Yeah.
Did you speak with a supervisor already here? I'm just wondering where you got the form.
Who was at the desk yesterday?
So you got it from the station officer yesterday?
Yeah.
About what time? Is it on
8 o'clock-ish, I think.
8 o'clock at night? Okay.
Remember,
Is this part of it too?
Yeah. This just kind of says
This-
what happened, and
Okay.
these are the actual complaints that I have.
Okay. So you want to submit all of it?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, guys. I know the camera's not all that great, but
It's okay.
just trying to focus.
That's fine. I'm just going to go over it real quick. to make sure to get what my part is. You see, what we usually do is we have a supervisor sit down with you and we talk about each point, and the supervisor actually fills this out,
Yeah.
and then what your complaint is. But you already wrote it all up, so that's fine. I just want to make sure I can read it so that when
Yeah, my
I submit
handwriting's kind of bad.
when I submit it to internal affairs, they will see it. What I may do also is just do another one myself saying that you came in today with this already filled out, and I'll write that on my part.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll give you a copy of that too. All right?
Excellent.
All right, cool. So you're Jonathan.
Yep.
I'm going to put today on incident. Did this happen yesterday? Day before? The 12th?
Yeah, Monday.
2/12. Okay. And you didn't want to put your address?
No.
Okay.
But I will state that I don't live at the address on file.
Okay. And you said it happened about 4 o'clock ish,
Yeah. Yeah, the arrest.
approximately. And did you not want to put your date of birth? I think we probably have that anyway. but-
Yeah. 3/28/86.
Okay. And I'm going to put my name on this one, and I'll sign this one for you too. Okay.
Mhm.
It's taking the complaint back, and it's in reference to Sergeant Larson, Officer DeMontigny.
I just gotta go on record and say that is the weirdest name I've ever seen.
Just those two, right?
Yeah.
And you identified him by his badge?
Yeah.
Okay. And you knew it was Sergeant Larson, just he told you who it was, or you know him already, or?
I got that from the bail officer.
Okay. Furnace Road. That's where it took place.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going to put them both together. So I'll have you sign this, and I'll sign it as a witness, if that's okay. I'm going to put today's date because that's where you're talking to me today.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to sign the signature and then print it, and then just give me a couple minutes to read it over for you.
1 second, guys.
It's fine.
I got a document.
Yeah. Just doing my job, you know. Record me doing my job if you want to. Okay, 1, Sergeant Larson. Clear disdain for the law and people. Sergeant Larson's inability or unwillingness to de-escalate. Sergeant Larson's blatant disregard. You can put that evidence. Sergeant Larson and Officer DeMontigny opened my door violating my Fourth Amendment right. Officer DeMontigny penetrating the confines of my pockets violating my Fourth Amendment right. 6, Officer DeMontigny terminated my recording violating my First Amendment right and committing prior restraint. 7, Officer DeMontigny legal seizure of my private property. Traveling on Federal Furnace Road. So you were driving?
was traveling. Yeah.
As I approached Blackhawk Road, I was unlawfully stopped. Okay. He approached. Did he tell you why he thought he was lawfully stopping you?
He just demanded license.
But he didn't tell you anything other than that. He came up and demanded your license and registration.
I got a video.
Okay.
It's
No,
actually the. If you go to that, that'll bring you to. It's my video,
Yep, I hear you.
and you can see for yourself the whole interaction.
Yep. Then I'm going to submit all this. I'm going to give you copies of all this. So I'm going to submit it all together. Just when they generally ask when I'm reading it over if I have any specific questions right away, to do our best to answer them. If you want me to refer to the video, that's what I'll put in my thing that I asked about this, and you said to refer to the video. But sometimes he might, like you said, he didn't say anything other than license and registration. That's what you tell me. Okay, that answers my question. I then tried to inform Sergeant Lawson of our right to travel, and that a license, registration, or forced insurance was not required by any law. Sergeant Lawson was not interested in the law and continuously disregarded my information. Right to travel. License, registration. So you explain that to me, how you tried to explain that to him.
Well, I have. I should have brought it.
Okay.
But I have a 24-page document that meticulously and undeniably explains how us Americans, we have the right to travel without government impingement.
Mhm.
And I tried to
Does
show
it
him some stuff
specifically
like
say
that.
travel?
Yes.
Okay.
And specifically automobile, like he kept using the phrases operating, motor vehicle, and driver.
Mm-hmm.
It's like operator is like if I own a company and I buy a bunch of cars
Mhm.
and I have people driving for me, I'd be the operator. The driver would be the driver, and that would be a motor vehicle because it's used for commercial purpose. Where my truck is nobody pays me to drive it.
Mhm.
And it's for private use and it's exempt from registration tax.
Why is it exempt from registration tags in your I won't say opinion, and based on what you know, how do you know that to be true? By that document?
Yeah. I wish I brought it with me. I actually gave you guys a copy of it.
Okay.
So it should be on your files if somebody did something with it. But
Yeah, I'm not sure
they
about
probably
that.
just threw it in the trash.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
But if you'd like, I do have like a quick pamphlet I made.
I'm just curious if there's something more you want to submit with your complaint, so that because we base our information off Mass General Law.
Yeah.
Okay. The definition of an operator of a motor vehicle and the rules and the laws that come and go with that. If you're speaking for some other document, I would suggest maybe submitting that as well.
Yeah. I just submitted the 24-page document with the courts today. So.
Okay. I mean, just with the internal investigation that's going to go on, they're going to want to know where you're coming from. That's all. But if you don't have it now, you can certainly bring it. What I'm going to tell you is Internal Affairs will be in touch with you, and maybe you can supply it at that time.
I could tell you where to find the deep PDF if you'd like.
I can take that information, but I would suggest maybe also updating the person who actually is going to do the investigation on it. I'm more of what would be like just the receiver of the information, and I pass it along to the proper investigative group. Okay. In this case, it would be Internal Affairs.
Yeah.
With the department. Okay. So I would recommend getting a copy of it, but I certainly will tell them any information that you give me. If you want to write it on here, another, like if you have the YouTube, if you want to write the PDF part too, where they can get that would probably be very helpful.
I'll write it on the back here. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna copy everything. I'll copy both sides of that. I'll make sure you leave with your stuff too. Okay. So they kept asking you about the license registration. When you didn't provide it, you were trying to explain to them, your document. Then you were removed from the vehicle forcefully.
Yeah.
They opened the door. They didn't ask you to step out. They just took you out?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
They didn't say I was being placed under arrest. They didn't say that I had to step out for a Terry pad or officer safety or anything like that.
They never said you're under arrest?
I had to ask if I was being placed under arrest,
Mhm.
in which he said yes, you're being arrested, and then I asked him if he's going to read me my rights, and he said no.
Right. Our departmental policies, we read you your rights at the booking cage.
Yeah. Of which they never did that either. So.
Okay. So that's that. So your complaint is that they, well, all those points, but I mean, also to include. Did you write? All this is basically encompassing. I'll put this with it, but you're saying it was an unlawful arrest. Is basically what you're getting at, and all the points that go with that.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I understand that it's not a commonly known thing, but I mean, it's 100% legitimate. I'm here to fight for it. I'm gonna exercise our constitutional rights and defend them. And I understand that it's pushing the rock uphill, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push that rock up to the hill.
Okay. Detailed description. I'm going to read this to you to make sure you're in agreement with what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. I put on here, Mr. Mazzilli states he was unlawfully arrested and wrote a detailed description of events to include his complaints point by point. Is that fair?
Excellent.
See. Attached forms. 1. Point 1 4.01-1 fill out. This is to smaller piece paper, two-sided with continuation of his series of events and YouTube and Google searchable PDF supporting his complaint. Is that fair? Sure. Smaller piece of paper, two-sided, with a continuation of his series of events, and YouTube and Google search PDF supporting his complaints. So that's 2. 3. I'm going to mark as. Yes.
Can I interrupt you for a quick second?
Sure.
Mr. Mazzilli, so we got your records request for, this is a lot of stuff, it's going to take us quite a while. It's probably also going to trigger a fee estimate. So we have 10 days to respond to it, 10 business days. Did you leave your email or anything on here and way I can contact you?
Yeah, it should be on there.
I got JONNYMAZZ rules@gmail.com. That's it? Okay. All right. Are you good with me to communicate with you through email regarding your request?
Email is preferred.
Okay. All right. Very good. We'll get on it, but it's going to be a little bit. Okay?
Could I just get a copy of that, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
On this one, you sign it because this one I'm submitting to my boss. So you're gonna print your name and sign it there, and I'll be right back. I just speak to the sergeant real quick. Sergeant Dexter. Okay. So this one, I'm not supposed to copy because it's my version of it, of events. I'm going to copy all, that's what he was just telling me. This one, I'm going to copy because you filled it out and this stuff. And like I said, I signed it.
Yeah.
Okay? As taking it from you, and going to give you a copy of it. So that'll be your record of the complaint coming in, and internal affairs will be getting a hold of you. So let me go make copies of this. I'll be back in a second.
Thank you.
I'll take that too. Right back.
All right. Well, Lieutenant Mason is extremely friggin' professional. Totally courteous, polite, no complaints. I just wish they were all like that. Dang. You know, guys, America's hometown. Plymouth, Massachusetts, America's hometown. Got like 10 minutes left of space and recording space. Friggin' wrist is starting to hurt. Be getting phone calls and text messages left and right since this happened. To take all this opportunity to thank all the people who stepped forward to help me. You all know who you are. Love you all. I appreciate you all. Hopefully this will all work out. Yeah, got the copy, bruh. Yeah.
This is a copy of the form you came in with. I kept the original.
Yep.
Okay. These are your original writings, but I'm going to give you your originals back.
Yep.
And show you that this is side 2. That's side 2 of it. That's your Google search. That's one with your YouTube and the end of your summary. This is a list of your complaints.
Hmm?
So that's the 1, 2, 3. That's the 2 and the 3. And here's the one original of yours, which is going to be submitted with my original complaint form. I'm going to have you, just if you can stand by out in the lobby for a second. What I do next is I have an I number, an incident number created for our department, where I write a summary just saying that you came in and you filed a complaint. And with that comes a number. And I just want to make sure you get that incident number. All right.
Yeah.
So I just have to have dispatch created. So it's only going to take a couple minutes for that. All right.
No problem.
All right. And I'll call you back up to the window when I have it. Give you the number.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Give me a couple minutes, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
I'll hang out and wait for your call. All right. Thanks, man.
Get him on video. No, we can record other people in public. My policy not to if I don't need to. So, but again, that's my policy. We got about 9 minutes left. You guys can see that. Sure.
Hi, I have expired medication. Is there a place to drop it off? There's a medication box right there. Like, if you go straight up ahead. Oh, it says Mediterranean. And it's okay to leave it in the bottles? Yeah. All right.
Yep, just pull it open and drop the bottles in.
Okay, thank you. You're very welcome.
Yep. All right, you got it. Thank you. Thank you for your professionalism, sir. In case you guys didn't know, what that lady was doing is turning medications that expired and extra. They usually have these at every PlayStation. So. Prescriptions, prescription patches, blah, blah, blah. But I guess they don't want, the drugs put in there, so just prescription medications. Thought I'd throw that in there before I head out. I'd say that went really well. Shout out to Lieutenant Mason, an excellent officer. I hope to have more dealings with him in the future. That seemed to work out well. I also believe that the judge was interested in what I had to say. friggin' tired, guys. It's been a long friggin' day. You go smoke a friggin' joint and relax a little bit. Hope you guys are all relaxing a little bit yourselves. And hopefully you got a little something to puff on. Once again, Plymouth Police, Plymouth, Massachusetts.